Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Nanna-M. My name is Lynn, and if you're new, a very warm welcome to you, and if you are a returning subscriber, it's lovely to see you back. Today's video content is bits and bobs, so a bit of this and a bit of that, and wherever I might bob to. That's why it's called bits and bobs. Anyway, so if that is something that you think you might be interested in, please do make yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, sit down, relax, and see what I get up to. Bye for now. So I had to go and get some petrol for my car. So I went this morning to fill it up with petrol, and while I were out, I just nipped into Tesco because I needed some bananas. But naturally, you don't just get bananas, do you? I didn't get a lot, but I got a bit. So I'll just show you what I've got. So I'll just have a little drink of me unsweetened decaffeinated cappuccino. Right, so got some Tesco French fries, 1.5 kilogram bag. They were £1.99. I got some Tesco British Cumberland sausages. There's 8 in there, and they were £2. We like those. £2. I got some Tesco thin cut pork loin steaks. They were £4.25, and there's 6 in. And we'll only have 1 each for tea, so that's 3 meals. So for £4.25, that's not bad, is it? You could probably eat 2, but that's just being a bit greedy. I'll fill up the plate with vegetables, etc., etc., and make that last. So I got 3 of these Tesco green vegetable medleys. We like them, and they're an easy tea. I put them in the freezer, and then if I just need to make a tea in a rush, I pull one of those out and they go in the microwave. And they're always on 3 for 2, so while I was there, I got 3. So they should have been £2.5 each, which would have come to £6.15. And I got them for £3. No, I didn't. £4.10 for 3. So that's those. I got some Tesco semi-skim milk, which is £1.90. And the date on that is the 14th of June, because I'll use 1 litre of it for my yoghurt. Tesco bananas, £1.60. There is 5. But they're, oh my wrist. They're a decent size. £1.60. I got some Tesco Flora buttery spread. That's still on offer at £1.60. I got some only 6 large free-range eggs because just up the road from us, they've got chickens and they sell eggs, and I should go more often, but I forget. Anyway, we started going and getting a dozen off them, and you pay there's a little box outside the house with the eggs in and a little tin, and it's just £1.50 for a dozen. Can't remember how it is because there's some duck eggs as well, but we haven't got any of those yet, but they're really, really nice eggs. So they're really just a backup. Got some raspberries out of the reduced section to freeze and put on my yoghurt in the morning. They should have been £1. They've only reduced them by 28 pence. I don't know why I bother. But anyway, it's 30p, I suppose, isn't it? So they were £1.90. No, £1.62 they were. I got some Tesco rice cakes. No, first of all, cranberries to put on my breakfast. £2.75 pack of cranberries. They're expensive though. Got some Tesco rice cakes, chocolate. They're £1.30 because they are only, there's 6 in, and they're only 86 calories for one. So they're not too bad those. So I got Fox's Salted Caramel Crunch, £1.25. £1.25. Tesco Oaty Biscuits, 80p. Golden Crunch Creams, Foxes, £1.25. Caramel Rice Cakes, they were £1.35. Probably because they've got caramel and chocolate on. And they are 98 calories per biscuit. So they're quite big. And I also got these to try. These are yogurt coated rice cakes. And they are only 85 calories per rice cake. £1.30 for those. I got myself some Nescafe cappuccino. Just one box, because I still have quite a lot. And I got a Warburton slice. They were the Nescafe cappuccino have gone back up to £2.10. They were on offer last week, but they've gone back up. And a Warburton's medium slice, £1.40. Now I don't know what's happened, and this never ever happens to me ever. But I had these in my trolley, and they're not on my receipt. Yorkshire tea, they were on offer, so I thought I'd get some. And these were in my basket, and that's not on my receipt either. So, for once, Tesco treated me instead of me treating Tesco. So, altogether that came to £38.99, but savings and promotions minus £2.33. So the total that I had to pay was £36.66. So, not bad. So that's my little Tesco shop. So I think I'm going to have my coffee now, put my feet up, watch a couple of my favourite YouTubers. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. Might do some filming, might not. See how I feel. So, see you in a bit. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's sweltering here today. It's really, really nice and warm. I put my sunglasses on today for the first time when I was driving. So what I've done is the prescription sunglasses, so I can see. And I keep them in the, there's a compartment in the car up here for your glasses. So I keep them in there so that when I get in the car, in case I forget, I don't like to keep taking things in and out of my handbag. I just swap them over while I'm driving. And then when I come home, I swap these back to these and leave them in my car so that I don't forget them. That's what I've been doing. So I'm going to put all this shopping away now. Sit down and put my feet up. So I'll see you in a bit. Hope you're having a nice day. So I'm just popping in at this point just to let you know that the next piece of video that you're going to see is when I went to meet Tina, the lovely Tina from Tina's Talk Time. There isn't really a lot of video footage because the biggest thing that I wanted to video when I came out of the shop that I was videoing in, I hadn't had it on video. It was on photograph. So it didn't video any of it. Anyway, Tina kindly sent me some of her video footage. So you've probably already, if you watch Tina, you will probably have already seen a little bit of it. But if you didn't watch Tina, well then, you might be interested in it. I met her in a little town called Clitheroe, which is in the heart of the Ribble Valley, and it sits alongside the River Ribble. There is a castle. It's quite hilly. It sits at the bottom of Pendle Hill, but it is a little bit hilly. There is a railway station, so I drove there because it's only about a 25-minute drive from where I live. And Tina came on the train. She's been to Clitheroe before and she likes it. So that's why we decided to meet up there. So there was a particular shop that she wanted to go and have a look inside that she's been in before. And it's probably the biggest wine shop you've ever seen. But it sells whiskey, it sells everything you can think of. Anyway, you will see it in the footage. And also, I've put a picture of Prince Charles in because I think it was 2017. The king that is now, when he was Prince Charles, visited Clitheroe and he went in this wine shop. And he also went in, we have a famous sausage shop and they make over, I can't remember how many it is now. I think it's over 80 different kinds of sausages. And Prince Charles tasted a few on the day that he came to visit. So there's a picture of him included in there as well. It is an interesting little town. Have I said that there's a castle? And you can go in the it's a ruined castle, so it's not like, oh, nobody lives in it. But inside there, there's like, they have fetes up there, and they have music festivals, and there's a cafe, there's a shop, you know, bits like that. But it is a beautiful little town. It's very quaint. There's some odd shops in there, and there's little nooks and crannies and cafes everywhere. So that's where I met Tina. We talked a lot, we had a big catch up, we talked a lot about YouTube. So the day wasn't about filming Clitheroe, it was about me and her having a catch up, but we thought we'd just film a little bit. So that's what's coming next. I hope you enjoy it. So this is a picture of Tina in the wine shop. She's been there before with her husband because apparently he liked a certain bottle of whiskey. And this is the king as is now, but when he was Prince Charles. And this lady that you're going to see in a second is, I think she said, 5th generation. It's been in her family for all these years. In this very same building, but now they've got another building as well. Much bigger than this one, she said. So in a minute you'll see us going through to the next area and the next area and the next area. It goes so far back, it's unbelievable. I have never seen as many different kinds of wine in one place. I had to take the sound off because there was a child in the shop and he wasn't very happy. But I think I put it back on again in a second. But look at all those bottles.
I think we need to get you out of here.
Look at this, it's absolutely fabulous.
I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Fabulous. Look at this, how cute.
I forgot what it's called actually, I'll have to get it.
Well, if you can't find a wine in here that you like,
I know.
there's something sadly wrong, isn't there? Favourites of the week. My word. I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, well, Bob always had to buy a bottle of whiskey when he came. Oh, they've got another shop.
Pardon?
It says, have you visited our other larger shop here in town? It's 5 minutes walk down the road.
Wow, how far back does it go?
They've got another shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
So it's like wines from different places, look like Hungary, Japan. Wave, Tina. Woo! So we've got Fat Face. Really cute little shops.
I thought the sausage shop was on the way to the...
I think it's up there, the sausage
on the
shop.
way up to the castle, isn't it?
And I think the chicken shop's just over there,
Chicken shop, what's that?
where they sell really nice, you know, home cooked. Well, they did. I don't know if it's still there, but when I used to work in Clitheroe, you see.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's the clock, and that's NatWest Bank there on the right.
That's obviously up for sale. Like all the banks.
And then you've got these little shops here. Then you've got Oxfam, so we'll just have a little look in Oxfam. Looks quite nice actually, so we'll have a look in here. You find in Clitheroe that there's little entryways everywhere, and if you go through, you'll find that there's a little courtyard inside, and there's all sorts of like little shops, like this paint pot place here, and you could see people inside through the window painting pottery. A restaurant, a cafe, a children's play group, a wedding shop, a beauty parlour, and then an area where you could sit because one of the restaurants was licensed. And so you can imagine on a sunny day how lovely it is sitting in here. But as I say, unfortunately, I had to take the music off. And then this is a very, very old-fashioned men's barbers. Really, really cute stuff that you see. And you've got then you get your normal shops. Unfortunately, we've come today where there's a road closed. They're doing work on it. So it's fairly quiet, and it's not market day either, so you don't want to see roadworks, do you?
There's another charity shop there if you want to have a look for the...
Yeah. Cowman's famous sausage shop.
They've won loads of awards, haven't they?
Absolutely, yeah, the best sausages.
Yeah, the best
for
sausages.
Sure. I think they've made sausages for the royal family.
Have they?
And here's the king when he was Prince Charles tasting a few sausages in the famous sausage shop. Right, I'm going to have a look in cancer research, people.
I shall come in with you.
Do me bit
I'll just have a look
for charity. The cackling witch. Where have I...
Lovely camera in there.
That's Clitheroe Castle up there. And that's Tina videoing it.
And there's Lynn.
Hello. Hello. It's too hilly for me, that. And this is where Tina and I went for lunch. I couldn't video much of it because people don't like it when they're eating, do they? So I just videoed a little bit. But through those double doors there on the right-hand side, if you go down some stairs, there's a fabulous shop, but very, very expensive. Anyway, the nice lady gave us a table in the window, so we had a lovely lunch.
Right, we've come to a pub and we're having a fruit shoot and a Diet Coke.
Fruit shoot?
A Diet
Coke. Don't like that, I'll leave that in anyway.
Yeah.
So this is where we are, ladies and gents. In the Station Hotel.
I'll take a photo after, but I won't do the same because...
We've had a lovely walk around Clitheroe and we're just now waiting
We've been
for
around the
Tina's...
garden centre.
Yes, Sainsbury's, but they didn't have very much. I'll sign off.
My local Sainsbury's doesn't have any clothes at all.
Hello everybody. Well, I've eventually managed to get my phone so that I can use it in the car and take you with me and do vlogs, car vlogs. We should call them clogs. That's a new word, clogs. Today I am off to get my shingles injection. I'm having to pay for it privately, but I don't care because I absolutely do not ever want to have that virus again. And really, the injection doesn't say that you'll never get it. I think it just means that you won't get it as bad. You know what I mean? So, and now that I know the procedure, if ever I got it again, I would immediately ring the doctors and demand those tablets that they have to give you within 70-something hours. Yeah, so that's where I'm off. Now, it's 2 injections, 6 months apart. Well, I think it's 6 months apart, but no doubt they'll tell me when I get there this morning. So the first one is this morning. I'm booked in at 10:30. Today is Monday. And it's £220 for this one. Now, whether they contact me or whether I have to keep track of it myself and book again in 6 months, I will find out when I get there. So I'm going to Superdrug. There's only certain Superdrugs do it, and you have to book online. And luckily for me, my nearest one that does shingles injections, because they don't all do it, is about a 20-25 minute drive away. So that's where I'm at, and it's in a shopping centre. So naturally, after I've had my injection, I'm going to do a little bit of shopping. So I thought I'd just take you with me on the journey. I still think it's ridiculous that I have to pay, but it's one of those things. I'll just have to crack on and get on with it, won't I? So yeah, so I thought I'd do like a weekly vlog, if you know what I mean. So I've done an outfit of the day earlier. I'll put that on, and whatever else I might get up to this week. I don't know what I'm doing. Have I got anything planned? Tomorrow I'm having my nails done. I go around about every 3 weeks. She's lovely, the girl that does it, and she's very, very good. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. And I can't, I went for my MRI scan last week, so I haven't heard about anything to do with that yet. They said they wouldn't be able to give me any, any information on the day of the scan, so I'm waiting to hear about that one. I think what happens is the results go to the consultant that referred me, and then he makes me an appointment to go to see him in clinic. And then on Friday I'm going to Manchester with my son, because after the shingles episode and the no, not after the shingles episode, after the A&E episode where I ended up going in because he thought I might have had a heart attack, he booked me in to a private company in Manchester, whereby you can have different things done, but we're having what they call, we're getting scanned. All your main arteries, I'm going to get scanned for that. I'll tell you all about it after I've been. But yeah, we're both having it done. He's going to have it done as well, because you never know, it could be hereditary. And I'm looking forward to even just the journey, spending some time with him, because it's very rare we get to spend time, just me and him. So that'll be nice. We'll probably have some lunch out, etc., etc. We'll see. Yeah. So that's it, really. I'll be filming, obviously. Somebody's just gone through the traffic lights on red. Honestly, some people. Never ceases to amaze me. Anyway, I'll switch off for now. So I am now on my way home after going to Superdrug for my shingles injection, only to find out half an hour later, after faffing around, that he didn't have me on his system, and they don't hold the shingles vaccine in stock. They have to order it, so I didn't get it. I've had confirmation text messages that I showed him, and he couldn't believe it that I'd had a confirmation text, and yet he showed it me, took me in this room and showed me I was not on the appointments. My details were in the system, but I wasn't on any appointments for today for a shingles vaccination. He had no idea I was going. And then he tried to book me on. Well, first of all, he had to go and check, but wherever they get the wherever the central depot is for ordering vaccines, he had to double check that there was a shingles vaccine available. So he ordered it, and then of course he had to get me onto the system to be able to rebook me another appointment. He wouldn't accept me no matter how we tried, and yet all my details were there. If you put my name in, it came up with my phone number and everything. Spooky. He said it's never happened before, ever. Anyway, eventually he managed to get me on, and because I said I have heard that it can make you feel a little bit poorly sometimes. He said yes, it can. So in view of the fact that I'm going to Manchester on Friday for these scans on my arteries, because I don't want to feel rough, I thought, if I got it this morning, I thought, well, I've got like 5 days, haven't I? 4 days anyway. But if I'm not going to get it till tomorrow, and he said it might not even come tomorrow, he'd have to ring me and let me know when it arrived. So I've booked it for next week, but obviously next week is Bank Holiday Monday. So I booked it for next Tuesday. That could only happen to me. I don't know why. I'm jinxed. But I am jinxed. Anyway, while I was there, I'll tell you that when I get home. I'm going to go home now, and I'm going to make myself a cappuccino. I'll sit down and I'm going to chill out. I got palpitations. Got myself all flustered. Ridiculous, really. It doesn't matter, does it? But I couldn't believe it. Psyched myself up for it and everything. Haven't got it. Not gonna get it till next week. Anyway, never mind. So I've been in Primark twice, New Look twice, H&M twice, Next twice, Pretty Short Foundation, Claire's Accessories, Superdrug. There's another one, I forgot what it's called. It might be Beauty or something. It's a bit like Superdrug but cheaper. Because I'll tell you what I was looking for, and they were £6. I found them in Superdrug. That's the only other place I found them. And they were £6, and I've just found them in this other that's like Superdrug but not, for £1.99. And you know the wristbands that you put on so that when you're washing your face you don't wet all down your elbow. For them, I've got some of them. I've got some socks, knickers from Primark. What else did I get from Primark? Oh, pair of pyjamas in sale, £8. Pair of pyjamas. Got anything else? I think so. Anyway, I'll show you. Yes. Can't wait to get home, put my feet up for a minute, chill out. Husband won't believe me. Well, it will, obviously, but you know what I mean. I have to get in a lane over here because it veers into, you know, one lane goes into two like that at traffic lights. And I should be over there, but I can't get there because there's one goes off to your left and there's a big lorry in front of me that's going to turn right, and there ain't enough room between me and that vehicle to get through. So I'll have to wait while the traffic lights change. I'll switch off and see when I get home. I'm in the car because I've just been for a sunbed, and I don't know what the universe is trying to tell me this week, because we all know about the fiasco with the shingles injection. Also, on that day while I was in the town, the lift wasn't working, and you know I've got bad legs. Then I go for a sunbed, and I'm going to have 9 minutes, so I get 3 tokens. I go in, I strip off. I put 3 tokens in and only 2 registered. And I'm in the nuddy, and the clock starts ticking down. So I only got 6 minutes instead of 9. So I don't know what's going on. What do you think? It's ridiculous. Things keep just going wrong this week. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that's me. That's the little rant over. And also, I've been trying to join this thing, and every time I put all my information in, it's there. I come out, I log back in, and it's disappeared. So I don't know. You know, like when you just feel like saying, I'm not doing it again. But I will do, because I won't be beaten. And that is all I have to say on the subject. So I'll see you in a bit. At least this is working. One thing that's going right. So I'm videoing the end of this video with the camera in my hand, because that video now has gone on for long enough. And I know that, look at that bruise. And I know that most of this video is me in the car speaking to you, but it's just a different video, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed the day out with Tina. And like I say, we didn't video too much because it wasn't about that, our meeting this time. It was just about me and her having a catch up in a little town that she wanted to visit. So that was lovely. So if you're not already subscribed to Tina, please do go over and have a look at her channel. It's at Tina's Talk Time, and she's a lovely lady. You'll love her if you're not subscribed. So that's my friend on YouTube. So I'm going to leave it here for now, and like to say a big thank you to you if you've been watching all the way through and you've stayed until the end. And if you have enjoyed the content, please do consider subscribing if you're not already. Give me a thumbs up. Maybe put me a heart in the an emoji in the comments section, and press the notification bell and set it to all so that you won't miss an upload. So let's hope that next week goes a little bit smoother than this week has gone. But anyway, that's life. Most of the time, everything works okay, so we'll see. So fingers, love to you all, and fingers crossed. I shall see you on the next one. So bye for now.